affirmations. I like to thank those who are returning and welcome to those who are new. Thank you to my subscribers and thank you to my new subscribers. I'm hoping everyone, health, mental, let's see, how do I say it, guys? I say, I'm wishing you mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Yes, there it goes. And I'm hoping everyone had a great week. I want to know, how did you all hold up with this freeze in Texas? I am aware that I have some subscribers who actually live in Brazil. So it's my understanding y'all don't have winters. But let me know in the comments section. I don't know what the weather is like there, if it actually changes during the seasons. But we had a couple of days of freezing weather, and we happen to be prepared down this way. Hopefully you all will, I did a silent meditation called Wood Burning Stove. So hopefully you all will like that. It'll kind of give you an idea of kind of how I dealt with this freezing weather. Okay. So do check it out. Okay. And so hopefully again, your week went well. I'm back. I was out of town last week and now I'm back. Let's see. For those of you that are new, each week I normally will pull and we will discuss cards from the self-therapy card deck. Again, this is for anyone who's interested in doing some self-work. And also I normally suggest this for my clients who have completed therapy, for them to continue to reach counseling goals, okay, to check in with themselves. Also, there's information in the description area regarding if you want a session with me and how to contact me, as well as other information if you need information on how to find a counselor in your community if you have insurance and if you don't, as well as who to call for if you're having feeling overwhelmed and having self-harm thoughts, okay? So we want to make sure everybody's safe out there, okay? Let's see. We're going to start by our saying, death and life and the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Are you feeding yourself fresh or rotten fruit? Always wanting to mind the self-talk that we do with ourselves, as well as the words that we speak, okay? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and grab the stones and see which deck we're going to speak from today. Let's see. All right, let's see what we're going to get today. Let's see. Okay. I got the green fluorite. I think last time I called it green avertine, but the fluorite is the clear one. It's one called green avertine that looks more like a rock. And I didn't bring it to show you all the difference. Yes, I can. So anyway, this is the green avertine, and this is the green fluorite. It's the more clear one, okay? All right, so that means we got health and diet. Let's see what it's talking about today. What do they have us talking about today? We've been getting this one lately. One we had gotten talking about detox plans and as well as, exercising. And okay, that one goes to the work deck. Exercising and different things. And so put in the comment section if you all are, having any plans, to start changing your diet in any kind of way, or found out some new health plans that you have for yourself. Okay, I got two to pop out. Let's see. I'm going to pick this one. Okay, this is a good one. How is my sleep quality? Do I wake up a lot, toss and turn, stay awake? Could it be related to too much screen time, coffee, or stress? I am currently dealing with. Okay, sleep is such an important thing for babies, children, and us adults. But there are reports that a lot of adults don't have good quality of sleep. Okay, so we have to ask ourselves these things. Are we waking up a lot at night? And sometimes it has to do with, using the restroom if you've drunk a lot of liquids, so you may be up and down. Or are you having nightmares that are waking you up? Okay. And if they are nightmares, are they repeated nightmares? Okay. And Are they nightmares about things that are kind of abstract and not related to anything you've experienced? Or is it what we call post traumatic stress disorder? Okay, where you are reliving a past traumatic event. Okay, and if that's happening a lot, that is a sign that you would benefit from speaking with a therapist, okay, to kind of help you process your feelings related to that and to kind of help you work through those things, okay? Another thing you can do regarding post traumatic stress disorder, again, we talked about journaling and getting our journals and kind of, writing down, thoughts and feelings. Uh, Also, too, there are things that can trigger certain memories. And so we need to think about, is there anything that I'm watching or listening to, or anything someone maybe is saying to me, or is it someone that's reminding me of a past trauma? Okay, so you want to note that and then see, can you make some changes that way? But definitely, I recommend you see a therapist for that, okay? Also, are you tossing and turning? That may have something to do with comfort. Maybe, is it time to get a new mattress? Is it time to, get a memory foam, or get more comfortable bedding or pillows? Okay. Um, and are you tossing and turning because maybe you have too much energy? Maybe stretching, or kind of maybe doing exercising a little bit before bed to kind of burn off some steam. So you need to try to figure out, what is the tossing and turning about? Okay. And maybe being worried, or are you just staying awake? Okay. And sometimes we're staying awake for different things. Sometimes people are scared of nighttime. It reminds them of past traumas. Sometimes we don't know why we're awake. Maybe we have some reverse sleep patterns to where we're sleeping in the day and therefore we're awake at night. And one of the things I talk to people about is going with the flow. A lot of times when we're like trying to force ourselves to sleep, if you can't sleep, number one thing is you want to, go ahead and Google a sleep routine. You need to get into a routine. And a lot of times it's recommended that it's a certain ritual that you do each step of the way. It's so many a couple of hours before you go to bed. Maybe it's no computer. Maybe it's, soft music. You figure that out. But also, too, recommending, YouTube has plenty of really great kind of sleep meditations, that are great. They also have, I was amazed to find, they have story time for adults where they read your bedtime story. I'm actually going to put one in the comment section for you all to check out. That is so cool. So think about that as well. That can also help us get to sleep. And then again, if you're kind of just up, I tell people, don't stress about it. Go ahead and make it a fun time. Get puzzles, watch a show, drink tea, and just, try not to stress too much about it, but, trying to force ourselves to sleep can make us stress and make us not sleep. Okay. And definitely think about a sleep routine. So look up sleep routines, okay? And are you drinking too much coffee, okay? Or are you stressed? What's stressing you out? A lot of times journaling, sometimes in the evening, kind of can help us kind of get the information out of our mind and help us to relax, okay? Or figure out, what is it that I need to do in order to de-stress before I'm trying to sleep, okay? So something to think about. Okay, let's see. This one fell out as well, so we'll look at this one too. It says, am I neglecting my health? Are there any doctor's visits or checkups that are overdue? Okay, so yeah, so that's something to think about. Is it time for a checkup? One of the things we do talk about, especially with our people, because of the history, a lot of times when we start talking about being the descendants of slaves, there has been a history of a lot of notorious things being done to us medically. So we do have some of our people who are very cautious about going to doctors. And what I want us to get from this is, we don't want to shame people who choose to do more self-care, more natural remedies. And not force people. Everyone has a right, a human right. We have spiritual rights. We also have our own medical rights on kind of how we want to take care of our bodies. Of course, we would hope people would do doctor's visits, but if they have reasons where they are already kind of doing their own type of health care, we want to respect that and understand that We had, our midwives were people that went around. They delivered all our babies. They delivered also to our historical oppressors' babies as well. And we were healthy. They would always go get the black midwives to go and minister to everyone and heal them. Okay, because we're healers. We come from um, Africa has a lot of healers. We had that understanding, and so some of us still use those remedies. And so anytime, you know, if there's a big debate about should we go to a doctor, should we take this, should we not, if we see someone saying that there's something I'm uncomfortable with, don't shame them, don't force them, because again, one of the things we got was our freedom, and we don't want to mimic the oppressor and start saying, oh, you have to do this, or shaming or manipulating our own people where they don't have the freedom to make that decision. Okay, so yeah, that's something to think about. Very good. Let's see, what else are we gonna get? Move that one aside. Let's see what else we got. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. Okay, yay, we got the meditation stone. This is the sandstone. Yeah, sandstone. Okay, is it focusing? There it is. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get for meditation. Let's see if we're gonna get it. Oh, there's a lot to fill out. That's not it. Come on, meditation stone. Let's see what we got. Let's see what kind of meditation they got for us today. Yeah, and has everybody been trying some of the meditations that we got? We had one about standing under the waterfall, or also breathing techniques when we're feeling anxious. So leave in the comment section if you've actually tried some of these. Yeah, and they also, again, we love a YouTube. We love technology. It definitely could be used for evil, but it definitely has a lot of great benefits and information there. So look up some meditations that you might want to try. And a lot of times they have short ones, mid ones, and kind of long ones. So you got to figure out, what fits you. Okay, so we got two to pop out. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Okay, so this one says, close your eyes. Okay, and I tell people, I give my clients the options of either closing their eyes or finding an image that's relaxing, because for some people, they're uncomfortable closing their eyes. Okay, and slowly and gradually relax your toes. Okay, and now relax your feet, your knees, your legs, your tummy, your chest. Now relax your shoulders, your arms, your neck. Now your head, your jawline, your fingertips. And notice how the body parts are becoming warm and relaxed and free from any discomfort. Okay? You want to inhale, exhale. Okay? And slowly kind of bring yourself back to where we are now, and kind of back to reality. Open your eyes. Those that had your eyes closed and those that are focusing, bring your focus back to kind of just where you're sitting. Okay? So this is something that you can do to kind of relax yourself. This is something we might want to practice this week, of just when we're feeling anxious or we feel like we have a lot of tension, just sit down and kind of close our eyes and walk through each step of our body parts and kind of allow them and gently suggest that they relax. Okay? All right. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to do an affirmation. Okay? Let's see what we get today. Let's see what we're getting. Okay, we're upside down. Let me turn it this way. Let's see what we're going to get. Okay, so let's see what we're getting today. see. Hoping you all are finding the meditations relaxing. You know, whenever we have meditation, you can always pause the video and, get ready. Okay. We got worry that originally popped out. So we're going to take this one, okay? All right. It says worry. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. Worrying does not change an outcome, does it? Okay, let's read to see what they're saying about worry. Okay, what do they have more to say about worry? That's something that we as adults do quite a bit. We worry about, the future, stress about the past. We're always worrying, right? So let's see what we got for that one. Worry. It says worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. So worry gives us the illusion of control. When you expand too much energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on your natural energy. Worrying destroys the hope, faith, and the excitement that are wonderful elements of this schoolroom called Earth. Remember that you are what you think, right? Always wanting to mind what the self-talk that we do with ourselves. And you have the power to create positive thoughts, which will give us more positive outcomes. Okay? Worry is a negative emotion and sets you up for a negative result. What unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you now? We need to write that down in our journals. Examine them objectively in the light of love. Look at them from a loving point of view. Don't be harsh with yourself. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power resides. We have no power in the future. We only can do things in the now. Okay? So worry. We're learning that worry does not change an outcome. Okay? And with that, guys, thank you so much for joining me again. And we're going to end with our other saying: a fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are a snare of his soul. And I want you all to have a great week. Until next time.